In a quiet Texas high school, new girl Mia walks through the halls, her eyes hiding a storm no one sees coming. When three bullies rip her shirt in front of everyone, they expect tears, but Mia's rage unleashes a secret that sends them straight to the hospital. What's she hiding, and how far will her fury take her? Stick around for a wild ride, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more jaw-dropping stories. Texas, her worn sneakers crunching on the gravel lot. The air was thick with late August heat, and her faded backpack sagged against her thin frame. At 16, she was starting over again. Her mom's latest job had dragged them from Chicago's concrete jungle to this sleepy town of 5,000, where pickup trucks outnumbered people. Mia's dark hair fell over her eyes, a shield against the curious stares from locals at the gas station across the street. She wasn't here to make friends. She'd learned long ago that trust was a luxury she couldn't afford. But something about Willow Creek High, with its red brick facade and football banners, made her stomach twist. This wasn't just a new school, it was a battlefield she didn't know yet. Her first day started like any other. She kept her head down, navigating crowded hallways lined with lockers and pep rally posters. Her oversized hoodie hid the scars on her arms marks from a past she didn't talk about. In homeroom, she picked a desk in the back, hoping to disappear. But Willow Creek wasn't Chicago, where anonymity was easy. Here, a new face was news. By lunch, whispers followed her like shadows. Who's the new girl? What's with the hoodie? She ignored them, picking at her tray of soggy fries in the cafeteria. That's when she saw them: Chloe, Becca, and Tara, the trio who ruled Willow Creek High like queens. Chloe, the ringleader, had bleach blonde hair and a smile sharp enough to cut glass. Becca was her muscle, broad-shouldered from softball. Tara, the quiet one, had eyes that missed nothing. They strutted past Mia's table, their laughter slicing through the chatter. Mia felt their gaze lock onto her, and her grip tightened on her plastic fork. It didn't take long for them to strike. By third period, Chloe had spread a rumor that Mia was a runaway, some kind of delinquent hiding from the cops. Kids snickered as Mia walked to algebra, her hoodie sleeves pulled over her knuckles.
Ass!
She told herself to stay calm, to let it pass. She'd dealt with worse foster homes, street fights, nights with no food. But when Chloe accidentally spilled soda on Mia's backpack in the hallway, something inside her twitched. It wasn't the sticky mess or the crowd's laughter, it was Chloe's taunt. Nice shirt, freak. Did you steal it from a dumpster? Mia's jaw clenched, but she walked away. She wasn't ready to show her cards. Not yet. The real trouble came after school. Mia was cutting through the football field, taking a shortcut to the trailer park where she and her mom lived. The field was empty, the bleachers casting long shadows in the fading light. She heard footsteps behind her, too close, too deliberate. Turning, she saw Chloe, Becca, and Tara closing in, their smiles gone. Chloe held a pair of scissors, glinting in the sun. "Let's see what's under that hoodie," she said, her voice sweet but venomous. Before Mia could react, Becca grabbed her arms, pinning them behind her. Tara stood back, filming on her phone. Chloe stepped forward and sliced Mia's hoodie down the front, exposing her faded t-shirt and the scars crisscrossing her arms. The crowd that had gathered kids from school, drawn by the commotion, gasped and whispered. Mia's face burned, not from shame but from something darker. Chloe laughed, tugging at the torn fabric. "What's wrong, new girl? Gonna cry?" Mia didn't cry. Her eyes narrowed and her breathing slowed. Something shifted in the air, like the calm before a storm. She'd spent years burying the rage, the thing inside her she didn't fully understand. But now, it clawed its way up. With a sudden twist, she broke free from Becca's grip, her strength surprising even herself. Before anyone could blink, Mia's fist connected with Becca's jaw, sending the bigger girl sprawling onto the grass. The crowd went silent. Chloe froze, scissors still in hand. Tara's phone shook as she kept filming.
Ow.
Mia's voice was low, almost a growl. "You shouldn't have touched me?" What happened next was a blur. Mia moved like a predator, her motions precise and terrifying. She grabbed Chloe's wrist, twisting until the scissors fell. Chloe screamed, but Mia didn't stop. She slammed. Chloe against the bleachers, her scarred arms flexing with unnatural power. Tara tried to run, but Mia caught her, knocking the phone from her hands and pinning her to the ground. The crowd scattered, some screaming, others frozen in shock. By the time a teacher pulled Mia off, Chloe was unconscious. Becca was clutching a broken arm. Tara was sobbing, her nose bleeding. All three were rushed to Willow Creek Memorial Hospital. Mia stood there, panting, her torn hoodie flapping in the breeze. The principal arrived, shouting, but Mia didn't hear him. Her mind was elsewhere, replaying the moment she'd lost control. The school was in chaos the next day. Rumors flew Mia was a gang member, a psycho, a government experiment. She was suspended pending an investigation. Her mom, exhausted from her night shift at the diner, didn't know what to say when the principal called. Mia sat in their trailer, staring at the scars on her arms. They weren't just from her past in foster care. They were from something else, something she'd never told anyone. Back in Chicago, she'd been part of a street fight that went wrong way wrong. She'd blacked out, and when she came to, 3 guys were on the ground, barely breathing. She'd run, terrified of what she'd done. Now, it had happened again. She wasn't just strong, she was something else. The twist came a week later. Tara, still shaken, posted the video she'd taken on X. It went viral overnight, trending across Texas and beyond. The grainy footage showed Mia's speed, her strength, the way her eyes seemed to glow when she snapped. Comments flooded in. Is she a superhero? She's dangerous. Those bullies deserved it. Mia didn't have a phone, so she didn't see the posts. But the world was watching. At school, kids who'd mocked her now kept their distance. Chloe and Becca, back from the hospital with casts and bruises, avoided her entirely. But Tara was different. She approached Mia in the trailer park one evening, her face pale. "I'm sorry," she whispered. "I didn't know they'd go that far." Mia stared at her, unsure if she could trust her. Tara hesitated, then added, "There's something else. Chloe's brother. He's coming for you." Chloe's brother. Ethan was a senior at a rival school, a linebacker with a reputation for settling scores. He'd seen the video, and he wasn't about to let Mia walk away. The next twist hit when Ethan confronted Mia outside the diner where her mom worked. He towered over her, his fists clenched, demanding she apologize for what she did to his sister. The parking lot was empty, the neon sign buzzing overhead. Mia could have walked away, but Ethan made the mistake of grabbing her arm. The rage came back faster this time. She didn't just fight him, she dismantled him. In seconds, he was on his knees, gasping, his shoulder dislocated. But this time, Mia didn't black out. She stopped herself, her hands shaking. Ethan looked up, fear in his eyes, and whispered, "What are you?" The question haunted Mia. She didn't know. But someone else did. A man in a black SUV had been watching her since the bus station. He approached her the next day, introducing himself as Dr. Ellis, a scientist from a private lab in Dallas. He'd seen the viral video and recognized something in Mia's scars. "You're not alone," he said, his voice calm but urgent. "There are others like you. We can help you understand it." Mia didn't trust him, but his words stuck. He claimed she'd been part of an experiment as a kid, something her foster records never mentioned. Her strength, her rage, was no accident. He offered her answers, but there was a catch. She'd have to leave Willow Creek and join his program. The draw. The drama peaked when Chloe, Becca, and Tara showed up at Mia's trailer, not for revenge, but for answers. They'd overheard Ethan talking about the man in the SUV. Chloe, her arm still in a sling, was different. Now scared, not smug. "What's going on, Mia?" she asked. "What did you do to us?" For the first time, Mia saw them as people, not just bullies. She didn't have answers, but she told them what Dr. Ellis said. The girls were stunned. Tara, the one who'd filmed it all, admitted she'd been contacted by someone online, offering her money to keep posting about Mia. The pieces were falling into place. Someone was watching her, tracking her. Mia faced a choice: stay in Willow Creek and risk another outburst, or go with Dr. Ellis and uncover the truth about herself. The final twist came when she found a letter in her mom's drawer written years ago by someone claiming to be her real father. It mentioned a project and a warning: keep her hidden. Her mom had known something all along, but never told her. Furious and betrayed, Mia confronted her mom, who broke down, admitting she'd been running from the truth to protect her. Mia didn't know who to trust anymore. Not her mom, not Dr. Ellis, not even herself. That night, Mia snuck into the school's computer lab, driven by a gut feeling she couldn't shake, using a borrowed password from a kid in her algebra class. She hacked into an old database Dr. Ellis had mentioned in passing a name: Project Ember, tied to a defunct lab in Chicago. What she found chilled her blood. Her scars weren't random. They matched patterns in classified files, photos of other kids with similar marks. The project wasn't just an experiment, it was a weapon. Children like her had been altered, their DNA spliced with something not human, designed to unlock strength under stress. But the files hinted at a darker truth. Most subjects hadn't survived. Those who did were unstable, prone to violent outbursts. Mia's heart pounded as she read her own name in a report marked terminated. Someone had faked her death to get her out. Her mom's secrecy, the moves from city to city, it wasn't just protection. It was survival. Dr. Ellis wasn't offering answers. He was hunting her. The lab wanted their weapon back. Mia deleted the files, her hands trembling, and slipped out before anyone could catch her. But as she walked home under the Texas stars, she felt eyes on her. A car idled down the street, too far to see clearly. Chloe's warning about being watched wasn't paranoia. The bullies, the video, Ethan's attack, it was all connected, a trap to draw her out. Mia's rage wasn't just her own, it was engineered. Determined to take control. Mia tracked down Tara the next day at the local library, where she knew Tara studied to avoid her chaotic home. Mia's approach was calculated, her voice steady despite the storm inside her. She proposed an uneasy alliance. Tara's tech skills could help uncover more about Project Ember, while Mia offered protection from whoever was pulling the strings. Tara, still guilt-ridden over the video, agreed, revealing she'd kept backups of deleted messages from her online contact, encrypted emails pointing to a shell company in Dallas. Together, they traced the company to a biotech firm linked to Dr. Ellis. Mia's instincts sharpened. She wasn't just a runaway anymore. She was a target. Using Tara's phone, they contacted a retired journalist in Austin, known for exposing corporate scandals, and sent him the encrypted files anonymously. Mia insisted on no names, no trace. The journalist's reply came fast. The firm had ties to military contracts, and Project Ember was flagged in old DARPA records. Mia's scars burned as she read the message, a physical reminder of her altered body. She and Tara devised a plan to leak the story to national outlets, hoping to expose the lab before Dr. Ellis could close in. But Mia knew time was short. The SUV was circling closer, and a new figure had appeared in town, woman with the same scars, watching from a distance. Was she an ally or another experiment? Mia's next move would define her fate: expose the truth and risk capture, or disappear again, leaving Willow Creek and her only ally behind. 500 words asterisk in the end, Mia made her choice. She packed her bag and met Dr. Ellis at the edge of town, but not before leaving a note for her mom. "I'll find out who I am. Don't follow me." As she climbed into the SUV, she glanced back at Willow Creek's lights fading in the distance. The bullies, the video, the scarsit was all just the beginning. Whatever she wasn't running anymore. Hey, that's the story of Mia's rage and the secret she's just starting to unravel. Where are you watching from? Drop your city or state in the comments. Let's see how far this story's reached across the USA. And don't forget to subscribe for more epic tales like this one.